Oh, good morning. I was on a hike yesterday, and I was attempting to film a video. And I set up my camera, got the right tree stump, got the right lighting, got the right angle, and push play, scurried down the path, and started walking up the path in towards the camera. And I bent down and crouched down to try and get in a fit athletic position to say hello to the video and get my whatever I was going to say started. Honestly, I got a bad right knee. And so when I crouched down trying to look like an athletic fit dude, I went, ugh! Hurt my knee. My knee was sore. It's part of aging. And because of that, my goal, this aspect that is yoga, I really, really enjoyed it, but I've only done it in a class setting. But I decided not to, and decided I can give yoga a try, rain or sun, and just enjoy it and enjoy the motion and enjoy the mental aspect and the physical aspect and the getting the blood going. So I'm going to take off my watch, take off my shoes. Wearing Birks today. It feels kind of yogic. And I'm going to keep the sweatshirt on. Probably going to take off the hat, though, because it's kind of cool here in Yellowstone today. And again, I'm just going to go through a series of yoga positions. If you'd like to join me, please do. If you don't want to, that's cool. You just want to listen to me talk, that's great as well. But I'm just going to go and go through more of a flow practice than I had the last few days, just to get my blood going a little bit and to wake up a little bit. Got some birds singing to us. They must be excited about yoga class. I wonder if birds do yoga. But anyway, I guess this is called appropriately, because I'm in Yellowstone, mountain pose. Is just standing with your kind of palms out, your chest up a little bit, and your shoulders up. And again, I'm going to leave my sweatshirt on because it's kind of chilly today. Don't normally do a I'm going to tighten up my pants yoga class with the sweatshirt, but again, I think part of yoga, you can learn a lot from yoga. And I like bringing it through because it kind of creates a spirituality and a fearful or sad or down. And I think the best way to snap out of that is by focusing on a little bit of gratitude. And again, I can tell my phone's having some bad connection. I'm going to roll with this as best I can. It's kind of yogic. And I apologize for any hit and miss connection on your end or any distraction on that end. But I'm just doing my best, and that's part of yoga. So I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to raise my arms up again and go into toe touches. Ragdoll back up. Flare the shoulders out. Go right into it again. Oh, loosening up the shoulders and the hamstrings. Oh. I tell you, I'm not using a ton of exertion at all, of course, but it still feels so good. Oh. And I'm going a little faster. And although I'm talking through this practice, a huge part of yoga is meditative. And focusing out partner that I refer to when I call it yoga for beginners. One more. And again, my movements, my positions are so far from perfect. Back into mountain pose. And usually at the start I do this for a couple simple stretches. I forgot. Oh. 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 Feels so good. Now we're going to go down to that. Kind of creating a V with your body and trying to get your heels to the ground. And I may never get my heels to the ground or my knees perfectly straight. But again, it's okay. Gonna do a little flow here. Lift my leg up, left leg to the sky, and crunch it through to my right elbow. Then get the left leg into a pigeon pose on the left side. Kind of lower yourself down and breathe. I'd probably hold that longer normally, but again, I just kind of want to do a quick class today. Wake up. Oh. Loosen up. Feel good. Gonna get down on my back. Just raising my right leg and rolling it over and doing a twist with my right arm to the side. Holding it there for a little bit. If you're lucky, you get a back crack or two. Now do it on the left side. Oh, feels so good. Feels so good. Now go into the happy baby pose. Oh, kind of just holding your soles of your feet and pulling your knees towards the ground and stretching a whole bunch of things. Take a few deep breaths and then release. And right now I'm going into Shavasana. It's also called corpse pose, where you just kind of lay quietly and breathe. And I'm going to breathe for about 30 seconds. But ideally, you'd hold it for longer, and it's kind of just relaxing and meditative. So start now. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Curl your wrists around, your ankles. Stretch your arms above the head in both directions. Kind of just twist as if you're waking up again. Oh, roll over to your side. Cross your legs and take a couple deep breaths and just feel good that you worked your body, you got your blood going, you kind of relaxed your mind a little bit, if you will. Raise your arms a couple more times to the sky and bring it through. Again, I apologize for any bit bad connectivity on my part, but I'm coming at you from Yellowstone, and cell service and Wi-Fi can be spotty out here, and we're just doing our best. Kind of like we're doing our best when we're on the mat practicing yoga, and we're doing our best as we go through the day. So I want to thank you so much for joining. Namaste to you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, I want to thank you for practicing.